What's up, guys? Kinger IV here with the iron farm you guys have been asking for. This is my super simple farm that I have 6 of in my long-running survival world Farmtopia. Now, I can't promise you that this is the fastest farm or the most efficient farm, but it is very easy to build, and as you can see behind me, it produces a decent amount of iron. It works for me. It should work for you. I tried to do my best on this tutorial. It's my first ever tutorial, so, let me know what you think down in the comments. For my iron farm, you're going to need these resources. You're going to need hoppers, chests, some sort of transparent block. I recommend glass. You're going to need villager workstations, square ones. I recommend cartography tables as they are just wood and planks and paper. You're going to need beds, minimum of 20, but I recommend getting 22 to make it uniform. You're going to need about a stack of building blocks. You're going to need some fence gates, some campfires, either regular campfires or soul campfires, and buckets of water. You're also going to need a minimum of 2 villagers, 8 stacks of some sort of villager food like bread or beetroot or carrots. Carrots are pretty easy to get. You're also going to want some sort of scaffolding block like dirt because you're going to be placing it and then breaking it, and dirt is just easy to get a lot of. Once you have gathered the necessary materials, you are ready to start building the actual farm itself. You can ignore this little row right here. I just use that for pick block in order to make building stuff easier. So the first thing we're going to do is pillar up a minimum of 8 blocks. So, I got to stop flying here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At which point you're going to place your chest up here just like, I accidentally flew. Just like this, with a hopper running into it. This is going to be your output chest. If you want to hook up an item filter to this output right here, you can. If you want to have a tower of chests underneath it, you can, but all of the iron, flowers, and string will all come out right here. You will get string with this farm as well. Unfortunately, this farm does kill cats, so the byproduct of that is collecting string. But once you have this set up here, you're going to make a 3x3 grid, just like so, all funneling into that first chest. Once that is done, you're going to go above it just like this. Place a ring of glass around like so. It's going to take me a second to figure out how to do this as I'm used to building in survival. You're going to ring it with glass like this. You're going to go out a few blocks and build a platform for your beds. So this will be a wall of glass here, beds will go here, beds will go here, and then a wall of glass will go right there. So I'm going to speed through building this real quick, and I will get back to you guys when we get to the next step. So you can see that I placed down 22 beds here. Bare minimum, you need 20. I use 22 just because it makes uniform across the bottom. Once that is done, you're going to build a ring of glass around the beds themselves. Once that is done, you're going to put in your workstations as follows. So you can see here, 6, 10, 20 total workstations. Then put in a row of glass just like this. And a row of glass just like this. Then you want glass in the corners like so. And then you are going to put another layer of glass all across the top of these workstations and glass. Again, continuing the ring. So once you get to this step, this is where you will want to get your villagers in there. So take 2 spawn eggs or move them into there. However you want. You want to get 2 villagers into this area. So unfortunately, these started as babies. So let's see if we can get some adults. And we'll remove the babies for now. So Once you have the 2 villagers in here, we're going to get rid of these guys so that they unpair from the beds. This is where you will want to take the carrots or whatever crop you have grown up and been prepared to get. And this is where you will want to go into your inventory, throw them all the carrots. And what will happen is when his inventory is full and he's ready to go, these 2 will start breeding. Eventually, using that many carrots, there will be 20 villagers in this area. So while they're doing that, we're going to put the next parts of the project in. So you're going to do another layer of glass just like this, stopping at this line. Another layer of glass just like this. Just like so. Now that you've gone 2 up layers, you're going to do 1 more layer just like so. Now that you've gone the whole way around, you're going to put a row of solid blocks just like so. Should be 4 by 4. Come back here, row of solid blocks just like that. And then you're going to do a row of solid blocks right here. And this row of solid blocks will get right up to this edge, just like that. At which point you can bring up the towers on the side, just like this. So now that they've finished working, you can see that these guys have started breeding, and they will start making baby villagers to fill up the farm itself. So now that you have a basic shape like this, you're going to go up 3 more layers with the glass around the edge. Now that you have completed your 3 layers, you are going to take, over here, you're going to take your temporary blocks and you're going to place them just like this. Just like this here. And just like this here. You're also going to need some right there like so. Once that is done, you're going to take fence gates and place them along. Make sure they're all open. Same deal. Place on top of the temporary blocks. Fence gates open. Go right here. Fence gates and fence gates open. At which point you can break all of these blocks here and all of these blocks here. Now that that is done, we're going ahead and take our water buckets. Place water all along the back just like that so it's flowing in. Water all along the back so it's flowing in. And then water on these 3 blocks right here so that it's flowing down there. At this point, your iron farm is almost done. You're just going to come down here, place yourself some campfires just like so. And in theory, this is a completed iron farm just like that. You want to make sure that there are no solid blocks underneath. You might want to square up your build just to make it a little bit more uniform and stuff like that. But once there are 10 or more villagers in this farm, it will start automatically producing iron. To kill the golems faster, you can also add a layer of lava like I did here. It's just signs with a bucket of lava on top. And then I just replaced these stone slabs with grass because I like that look better. But if you've built everything correctly, this farm should start producing iron. A couple tidbits: you want to make sure that there are no other workstations within 64 by 64 blocks of this farm. If any of the villagers that grow up inside your farm are not paired to a workstation inside the farm, iron golems will not spawn. You need to make sure that only the villagers in the farm are paired to the workstations that are part of the farm. If you have any issues with this, put your questions down in the comments. I'm going to put this video both on YouTube and TikTok. I hope this helps you guys out in the future. As always, like, subscribe, follow, whatever you guys feel like. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you all in the next live stream. Have a great day now.